Hey, everybody, I'm Aaron Fisher, and welcome to Afternoon Astonishment. Afternoon Astonishment from the Conjuror Community.
I knew that was going to happen.
Let's try that one more
Hey,
time.
tell me, just
Wind
for the
him up and
record,
let
am
him
I
go.
am I supposed to start talking after she says her thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that way we get it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
heavenly. It's like having a real cue.
It's like a cue. Yeah, exactly.
I've been waiting for that my whole life. Are we gonna try it again?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're on.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aaron Fisher, and welcome to Afternoon Astonishment from the Conjuror Community Magic Club. I am here today with Alex, Adam, and Steve from the Conjuror Community Club World Headquarters, the best magic club on earth. Today, we're going to be talking about the insane, freakish, astonishing, one-of-a-kind magic of Lubor Fiedler himself. We're going to be sharing a lot of great magic, and all we ask in return is that you hit that fantabulous follow button and smash that salacious subscribe button so you're notified every time we break out the tasty magic, new and old, for your viewing pleasure. Alex, today you picked Lubor Fiedler. What's up with that?
Well, Lubor Fiedler is sort of like he's a little bit of a guilty pleasure for me. I think he's one of the great creative geniuses in magic, and one of the great things about Lubor Fiedler is that all of his methods are really different and offbeat. They're not like most of the stuff you've seen in magic, so you're genuinely stumbling weird new methods when you look at any of Lubor's stuff, so it's always a fun creative journey.
There's no there's no moves in it as per se, right? You just
they are there when everything else fails, right? When he doesn't find some super creative method, he'll use a magic method now and again. Like every once in a while, something, you know what I mean? Like, but it's rare. He's relying on these weird methods that just, in my opinion, sometimes are just as clever and as inventive as the trick themselves. So it's always a fun creative exercise to look at Lubor's stuff, and if nothing else, it's inspirational because you're just you're looking at an offbeat thinker presenting ideas that might inspire something in you that you just didn't even know you had in you because it's just out of left field. So it's fun. It's
great
super
stuff.
fun.
It was always hard to get. It was always made in real small batches, and like Tenyo guys, people sweep in and buy all the Lubor Fiedler tricks, and then there's no more. So I can't wait to see this collection of hard to get, hard to see magic.
Well, let's watch this first one. This one's really an offbeat, weird one that, I think it has the potential to get you guys. This is a good one. So buckle up. You might actually get fooled by this one. This is a good trick.
That's not too hard.
I hope so.
When I got this, I was very happy. I was told when I pressed the button, the time all over the world runs backwards, just 1 minute. But of course, when you repeatedly press the button, you will be younger and younger. We will try if we can use this time element in our magic tricks. Okay, I cut here. So, now this piece, you see, the card is now damaged. Okay? I am sure it must be possible to make the card okay again with this button. Okay, so... Oh, really? Unbelievable. The card is perfect.
Ah!
So I put it away so nobody else can use it.
I was watching so close, and I still didn't spot the moment.
Yeah. What happened? What just happened?
Did you
restored the card.
Did you catch it?
No, but like
He used that time machine and he pushed that button and the card went back to
Yeah, it
normal.
looked like time machine to me.
like Adam, did you look down and the card was whole, and you're like, when did that happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Play it again. Just that moment. Just fast
It
forward
was
it.
really, it was really magical. Maybe he just.
I think it's worth it to play it again. Yeah. Well, he certainly fooled us.
Just fast forward it up to the point where right after he cuts the card.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Shtick.
Perfect.
We want to see the goods.
Well
Yes,
done.
sir.
Well done.
So, now this piece, you see, the card is now damaged. Okay? I am sure it must be possible to make the card okay again with this button. Okay, so. Oh, really? Unbelievable. The card.
Just as we suspected.
Yes.
That's what I thought it was going to show.
Nothing to see here. Nothing. To see here.
It's so perfect, right? Like one didn't realize how long one got that definite feeling that one had been caught napping. The card was whole again. The piece was gone. But one thinks back and one goes, oh, I bet it happened in an instant when it should have. I didn't look down for another 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Incidentally, this is like early Lubor Fiedler, just to let everybody know. The tricks we were talking about just a moment ago, they're like for release and Lubor Fiedler's line of commercial tricks. At one point, I think they were bought by Tenyo because they had a lot of stuff that could be 3D printed and stuff like that. This looks to me more like early Lubor Fiedler, formal close-up Lubor Fiedler, and it is using a lot of authentic magic principles are involved in this. No, certainly. That was just traditional attention jacking, as we say.
And some very special methodology. And we can get into this. There's probably all of these things are probably going to be things that we'll go, let's talk about that in the after show. So maybe at the end, we
decided to vote, right? We decided.
Yeah, let's just take a little poll, little poll, and see, which one are the ones that we want to dissect, because we can dissect and talk about all the methodology, but probably only have time to do,
we're gonna do one today, so let's we'll choose wisely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So check out this one. This is another offbeat, weird thing. Just a real fooler. So good. Let's check it out.
I will now hypnotize you. You will believe I will remove one card of this suitcase.
Pulling my leg.
This is the shortest trick in the world. You believe the card was removed from this suitcase? Okay, this was inside, yes? Okay. I told you, you have been hypnotized, because all the time the card is inside of this suitcase.
How have I never seen? How did I get this old and never see that?
I know.
Well, this is, like I say, this was looks like magic show stuff from when he was a younger guy, relative to the stuff we see. We've seen these.
I think it was all there, and it's just that he finally got basically like corporate backing to build some of these things, because he had them and they were just really difficult to construct, because some of these older things, they are what you're talking about. It's just that they're, it's a DIY kind of situation where you're building props from the ground up, and he's very good at explaining that. But boy, to have someone like Tenyu just make the thing from the ground up, how much better is that?
Yeah, but I've never seen something go poof with flame with Tenyu. But I hear what you're saying. I feel like there's a little DIY madness happening here for sure.
I mean, you had me at Flashpot. You had me.
If only it was. If only it was. It's so much more clever what this is. It's really, again, keep that one in mind when we take our vote at the end. That might be the one we dissect, because there's a lot of really cool elements that make this whole thing sing, make it all tick and do what it does. You know what I mean? It's really cool.
So he invented the dental dam. Are we going to be watching that trick today or not?
I don't have a clip of the dental dam. No. So another one that he's famous for is the goes into boxes too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that was in the 60s. He invented the Gazenta boxes in like the mid 1960s. Same with the dental dam trick. So this guy was cranking out really brilliant ideas before any of us were born.
That's right. And his whole life he's been doing that. And he's not regular magic guy, right? So there's not like regular like technology that we use sleight of hand wise to make all this stuff happen. It's all just like offbeat,
far out,
weird methods, man. Really good.
I read a magic book and then made this stuff up completely.
Totally.
And
that's the reason to look at this stuff and dissect it, because it might do that for us, right? Looking at these offbeat methods might like trigger something in your mind and you go, oh wow, I never thought about it that way. And what if I did X, Y, and Z? That's I'm always looking for those sort of creative sparks, and Lubor is definitely an inspirational source in that regard.
Sparks fly.
Exactly. So let's do has a little bit of danger involved, and you might you might go, oh, what's he doing right now? But you'll see it's totally worth it. This is another great startling effect. Let's check it out.
Recently, I found money in Austrian restaurant, just like that. Tray, wine glass, but under the glass, 20 Austrian shillings. Okay. Now we will make small trick with this. This napkin is empty. I will make small ball. I put it in the wine glass. Okay. You see the banknote? This is my gun. Okay. Watch the banknote. Oh.
What?
Believe it or not, okay. Here is again the same piece, the same banknote. Otherwise, everything can be examined. We have nothing, but I am happy I have the banknote in my hands again. Now I will fall.
Whoa. Gosh.
What happened that time?
Dude, when he shot that pistol, first of all, awesome. Extra points for having a small pistol in your act. But when he shot that pistol, the dollar bill underneath that glass vanished. Instantaneous. I mean,
And
it looked
jumped
like
out the newspaper. I want to see that one again too.
Yeah, it's startling. You should watch it again. Watch close.
I know I'm pissing off the control booth, but excuse me.
We
Used
didn't
to
get
it.
approval from the home office for this, you know.
Right, from the backstage crew.
Recently, I found money in Austrian restaurant, just like that. Tray, wine glass, but under the glass, 20 Austrian shillings.
Ah, there it is.
Now we will make small trick with this. This napkin is empty. I will make small ball. I put it in the wine glass.
All right.
Okay. You see the banknote? This is my gun. Okay. Watch the banknote. Oh.
Better than Copentro.
Yeah. That's so
Believe
great.
it or not? Okay. Here is again the same piece, the same banknote. Otherwise, everything can be examined. We have nothing, but I am happy I have the banknote in my hands again.
What am I missing? What am I missing here, Alex? Well, maybe we can talk about this one in the after show too.
This is probably a good candidate for being voted number one. This one is really a fooler. If you don't know, it's tough to decipher what's going on here. It's
Doesn't
really,
it feel a little bit like Copentro to anyone here?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you?
sure, there's similar flavor there. Sure.
Oh, is
it? Go. I
Is
got
that
some idea.
that's what's going on? Okay, all right.
It's not like it's not
those
like
other
that at all.
tricks we've been selling. You know those other tricks we've been selling. with-
Here's the thing, Adam. I'll give you another clue. Sorry, Aaron. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No, give him a clue. Give him a clue.
Everything that's on that table can be examined by a spectator. If you were there, you could look at everything that's on the table when it's over.
In that case, mind blown.
Yeah, really.
You can examine the glass. You can examine that little platform. It's all sitting on the gun, napkin, the bill. It's all free of guile.
Okay. Well, it fooled me then.
It's a good one. That might be one of the ones we want to talk about in the after show. That's for sure. Because it's just a real fooler. Because there's so many elements that are working against each other in a way that you wouldn't expect, and it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. Okay, well, let's go on to another one. This one's a little bit more traditional looking. I wouldn't say that the method is traditional, but this one looks more like a regular magic trick or a card trick.
In magic terms, these kind of remind me of the material from the Beatles' first album, lengthwise. You know, they came to Washington Coliseum after the Ed Sullivan show. They did their whole act, and it was 28 minutes long. You know.
Right. All those songs were short.
Yeah, and they matter.
Things.
You heard,
Think
right?
of clubs from the bottom to the top. King of diamonds from the bottom to the top. Next one is king of spades from the bottom to the top. The last one is king of hearts from the bottom to the top. I cut the cards, and now watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please hold these cards. 1, 2. Oh, we need some hunt more. Please. Okay, fantastic. When I say 3, all cards should be turned. 1, 2, 3. Oh, where are my kings?
Where
Where
are
are
you?
my kings? Where are my kings? We have no kings.
Spoken like a true democratic patriot. Did you guys? That was incredible.
Yeah.
You know, very seldom does a packet trick with a jumbo deck, with jumbo cards, leave the audience feeling that clean, it's nowhere to be found magic feeling in the way that that does. That was heavenly.
It's very clever and very clean, right? There's nothing to see again at the end. It's just
They look like they can be, I don't know if they can all be handled totally, but they sure feel like they can. And when they feel that clean, to me, it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you throw them on the table and everyone goes, that's clean. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at it and you think, I don't need to touch it, you know what I mean? Because it's just what it is. That's the ideal feeling to me. Because, you know, even if it's clean and they don't feel that way, it leaves that dirty, non-magic undertaste in the mouth.
right.
Right. So it's much better if it's, you know, whether it's clean or dirty, they got to feel like, got me. Mind blown. That for me, that and the last one so far are my personal faves.
This one's really good. It's really good. And, you know, we can probably talk about the King's trick in the after show regardless, just because it's a pretty easy explain. It seems like complex, but it's really a simple thing. I'll leave it at that, and we'll go further later. But let's check out this next one, because this one is one of those special ones that was a marketed thing, and it was also done on television. Paul Daniels did this on television, and this is a really startling, again, another card effect, but a really offbeat and different card effect with an unexpected ending. It's really, really cool. Enjoy this. It's really neat.
Oh, this is Joanna. Nice to meet you. You will see a trick with just one card and one cigarette. Okay. What would you say about this corner, please? What would you say about this corner? You say, what would you say about this corner? You are watching the cigarette? This corner, you should watch this corner. What would you say about this corner? It's a round corner? Okay. Or something is going terribly wrong. Unbelievable. See, there is hole. There is hole.
And it's cold.
There is hole.
Unbelievable what we can do. For this purpose, we have stickers like this. I put this sticker from behind. Now the hole is closed. This is a little better now. I show you 15 years ago how we performed this trick. It was a very easy method, but very easy method. So, okay. I put thumb on the hole, second thumb here. You are watching the middle here. Switch corners several times. Suddenly you are tired. At exactly at this moment, the hole vanishes. You have any idea how it works?
No.
When I see this, okay, you can see it. Very easy idea, just switch corners idea. But we have now some new development, which is here. I put a little of this material on the face. So, and you will see, believe me or not, there is no hole under the self-adhesive dot. There is no hole. You know why? It's very easy, because on the other side is no hole. So there can also not be some hole. See? The card is completely restored. You can manipulate with this card, or you can make this same trick again with the same cigarette, same card.
Yeah, do that.
He's gonna make the same trick again.
Oh.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, looks like it burned right through.
It looks like it's supposed to look.
Screwdriver.
Technically, that's not
Okay,
magical.
the cigarette.
It goes away, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Here. I will use the same dot. Unless you remember, it's necessary to put thumb here, switch corners several times. Try it. It is not difficult. Put your right thumb here and left thumb here. Switch corners several times until the hole vanishes. Try if you can restore the card. Yes, try it. If you don't succeed, it is not good. You are probably not a magician. But in this case, you keep the card, a small souvenir from me.
Oh,
I know, right? He left you hanging.
Gotcha, though. Huh?
yeah, totally. Totally. That's so good.
Oh, it's an interesting trick. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Do you have more on this today? Is this the?
We have one more. And this is another marketed one. And this is Paul Harris worked with Lubor on a handful of projects. And Paul Harris put out one of Lubor's things that was really a mind blower. I got to see it before he put it out. I had things around, and it just was just a great novelty item. And then, you know, Paul worked out a great magic handling for it, and a special lens, right? It looks like it's nothing. It looks like it's just a piece of plastic, but it helps create miracles. You should see what a miracle is before I say more. So let's watch this next clip. And this is a more clip, so but it's short. You'll get the gist of it. It's pretty great.
Listen, they're all pretty short.
You guys
They're
know
all
when you
pretty
go and you pay for stuff with your bank card, sometimes you swipe them through and the teller's like spitting on them and putting Scotch tape on them and stuff because they demagnetize themselves after a while.
Yeah, you're not supposed to put it magnet to magnet.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly why I have this thing. Have you seen these?
No. It's
This
a
is-
little protector.
Yeah, it's like a credit card protector, honestly. It's for
Like a
this.
condom for your cards.
Nice, huh? So yeah, it just fits over there, but this is a cool thing. Pull it out, because I'm always playing with new technology and stuff. And hold out your hand. Yeah, and this is only cool if you look at it. So you got to get your head right over top of it. Spread your fingers, okay? I'm gonna put the pen here. Now watch, this is a weird optical thing. If I twist it, doesn't that
Whoa.
look wild?
It's gone.
Weird, right? Wiggle your fingers a little. You can still see the pen, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna start twisting
It's
it back
twisting
and
the
forth.
pen.
Yeah, look. Can you feel that?
Yeah, kind of.
Look. I'm gonna try to. You can actually start twisting it so it.
I think
You
he
see
just
that?
blew his pen.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
What the hell, dude?
Doesn't that look wild?
What the hell?
If I go like this,
Oh my god.
what happens to the pen? Isn't that wild?
Oh my god.
And you can, if Marcia lets you, you can keep it.
Oh my god, that is so weird. Dude.
No, magic is no. That is crazy.
Keep it.
I had this. I remember
It's great,
this.
right?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I wish I knew where it was right now.
It's really cool. There was this guy that was in San Francisco that was had this crazy persona that he put on as a performer, and he was like this guy with eyes bulging out of his head and these weird glasses and stuff. He had the best presentation I've ever seen for this thing. He went to like a real high-end like perfume store, and he got like a real nice bottle, right? like a beautiful stainless steel bottle, and he just filled it with water. And he said, "All right, I got this new thing from the government. You know, it's so weird. Check this out." And he had one of those lenses, but he put like a frame around it and made it look like it was an industrial thing, right? Like it came from a government facility. And he said, "But you need the spray to go with it." And you get the spray, and and he would spray the pen, and put it on their hand. And he said, "No, wait, hold out your hand." And he'd spray their hand, and he put the pen on their hand, and he'd like spray a little bit and get it on. Say, "Oh shit!" Like
that would freak people out.
Totally.
That would just
the whole thing
really
with, like the whole bottle is like the lubricant to like make the device work, and it like freaks people out, man.
You see how hard those people's brains were damaged by that. You can see it in their eyes. They cannot connect the dots.
So Alex, I saw this. Of course, you know the lens is this really like it affected us all deeply when we saw it. When I came across, I was watching some stuff the other day. I came across a guy who literally built a life-size version of this, which he calls an invisibility shield.
Yep.
Check this out.
Oh wow!
Watch.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Is that crazy or what?
Yeah.
There you go. There's Lubor's idea in action. Great.
Isn't that crazy?
There
What
it
a
is.
what a great idea. What a great idea. But man, that looks incredibly good.
It's really a cool thing. I remember having so much fun when that thing came out, and carrying it with me everywhere. It was just a
right.
little thing. Yeah, lovely.
Especially the twist. The twist on the pen is, I mean, that's really the thing about it that makes that so.
Oh, it was crazy. Paul like twisted like every kind of pen that was on the market just to try to find the right one that looked the best underneath the lens when you did the thing. It was, it was beautiful. Beautiful little trick. I love it.
All right, guys,
But that's the end of our Lubor Fiedler. So we probably should make a decision on what we want to talk about in that after show, huh?
Yeah, we should. Why don't we go to the after show? We'll talk about it, and all you guys that are watching this on YouTube or social media, you have to join Conjuror Community. That way you can come to the after show. Okay. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you being here, and do us a quick favor: click follow and subscribe, and then you'll be notified when we go live to look at some more great magic in just a couple of days.